Okay. Alright, I'm reading now.
Okay.
Chapter 1. Author's note. Special fangs. Get it? 'Cause I'm a cat. To my GF. Ew, not in that way. Mint. My GF. Minty Tears 666 for helping me with the story and spelling. You rock! Messiah, you're the love of my depressing life. You rock too. MCR rocks! Hi, my name is Ichigo, Darkness, Dementia. I'm sorry. I messed up. My name is Ichigo, Darkness, Dementia, Ravenway. And I have long, short, red pink hair. That's how I got my name with, oh god, with
Red.
with red streaks and red tips that reaches my shoulders and, pink or brown eyes.
Depending on
like,
the artwork.
like limpid tears. And a lot of people tell me I look like Ichigo Momomiya. Author's note, if you don't know who she is, get the hell out of here. I'm not related to Miya Ikumi, but I wish I was because she's a major fucking hottie. I'm a cat pyre, but my teeth are straight and white.
Vampire!
Yeah, vampire. Sorry. I have pale white skin. I'm also a witch, and I go to a magical school called middle school in Japan, where I'm in the 7th year. I'm 17, but also it's
13.
not that year. I'm 13. I'm a kawaii goth, in case you couldn't tell, and I wear mostly pink. I love Nyat
I love
topic.
Daiso.
I love Daiso, and I buy all my clothes from there. For example, today I was wearing a pink corset with matching garter belt and a red fuzz trim and pink poofy miniskirt and red combat boots. I was wearing no lipstick, no foundation, no eyeliner, and no eyeshadow. I was walking outside the cafe, Mew Mew. It was snowing and raining, so there was no sun, which I was very happy about. A lot of preps stared at me. I put up my middle finger at them. Hey, Ichigo, shouted a voice. I looked up. It was Otachi Okage Okami. What's up, Otachi? I asked. Nothing, he said shyly. But then I heard my friends call me, and I had to go away. Author's note. Is it good? Please tell me. Fangs. Chapter 2. Author's note. Thanks to Minty Tier 666 for helping me with the chapter. BTW, stop blaming my story, okay? The next day I woke up in my bedroom.
You started off with like a normal voice, kind of, and now you're like,
It was pretty bad the whole thing. It was snowing and raining again. I opened the door of my
Is it
coffin.
possible to snow and rain at the same time?
I
don't think it is. You
I
can't
know
have
it doesn't
both.
snow here. Or rain. I opened the door of my coffin and drank some, catnip from a bottle I had. My coffin was black, pink, and inside it was hot pink velvet with red lace on the ends. I got out of my coffin and took off my giant MCR shirt, which I used for pajamas. Instead, I put on a pink leather dress, a kitty necklace, red combat boots, and no fishnets on. I put on 4 pairs of earrings in my pierced ears and in my cat ears, and put my hair in a kind of messy bun, but not like Mint's messy bun.
Those are
My friend, Millo, author's note, mint, this is you, woke up then and grinned at me. She flipped her long, waist-length, blue hair with blue streaks and opened her blue eyes. She put on her Marilyn Munson t-shirt with a mini fishnets, except none, and ankle-high boots. We put on our makeup. No lipstick, no foundation, and no eyeliner. OMFG, I saw you talking to Otachi Okage Okami yesterday, she said excitedly. Yeah, so, I said blushing. Do you like Otachi? She asked as we went out of the cafe Mew Mew common room and into the great hall. No, Mew don't. I shouted.
No, I don't.
No, I so fetching don't, I shouted. Yeah, right, she exclaimed. Just then, Otachi walked up to me. Hi, he said. Hi, I replied flirtily. Guess what? He said. What? I asked. Well, you and Charlotte-san are having a concert in Tokyo, he told me. Oh, my fudging God, I screamed. I love GC. They're my favorite band besides Mew Chemical Romance. Sorry, I don't know why I didn't say that before. Well, do you want to go with me? He asked. I gasped. Should I go on?
Should I read?
Yeah, man.
Alright.
Sure.
Chapter 3. Author's note. Stop slamming the story props, okay? Otherwise, thanks to the Gothic people, the good reviews. Thanks again, Raven. I mean, Mint. Oh, yeah.
Mint.
By the way, I don't own this or the lyrics for good Shralat-chan.
Good
On
chance.
the night of the concert, I put on my red lace-up boots with high heels. Underneath
What?
them were a pink garter belt. Then I put on a pink leather mini dress with all of this corset stuff on the back and front. I put on matching puffy things on my arms. I straightened my hair and made it look all spiky. I felt a little depressed then, so I put on some cat ears.
I slit one of my cat ears.
I read a depressing book while I waited for it to stop bleeding, and I listened to some GC. I painted my nails pink and put on tons of no eyeliner. Then I put on no lipstick. I didn't put on foundation because I was pale anyway. I drank some human blood, so I was ready to go to the concert.
That doesn't line up with what we established.
What?
She's drinking human blood.
Oh, I mean, mouse blood.
Catnip. Oh, okay, that's fine. Fish blood, maybe.
Fish.
All right.
Ew. Do fish even have blood?
What kind of stupid questions? I have no idea. Okay.
I went outside. Otachi was waiting there in front of his,
Motorbike.
bike. Regular bike.
His motorbike. Remember, he has a motorbike.
Oh, motorbike.
Yeah.
He was wearing a simple Keikaku t-shirt.
Simple Keikaku!
They would play at the show too. I'm crying.
Simple Keikaku! Just a simple play.
Simple Keikaku.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, God.
Baggy black skater pants, black nail polish, and a little eyeliner. Authors know. A lot for cool boys to wear it. Okay. Hi, Otachi. I said it in a depressed voice. Hi, Ichigo, he said back. We walked into his, the bike. Mercedes Benz.
Yeah,
The
motorbike.
license plate said 666 and flew to the place with the concert. I mean that, like, flew in a metaphor. We didn't
It doesn't
actually
matter. It's woof woof.
Okay.
Mew mew.
Woof woof. Yeah. Mint. On the way, we listened excitedly to Good Charlotte Chan and Marilyn Mewson. We smoked cigarettes and drugs. When we got there, we both hopped out of the car. We went to the mosh pit at the front of the stage and jumped up and down as we listened to Good Charlotte Chan. You?
It's gonna be another word for good.
Suteki Charlotte.
Yoi Charlotte.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Genki Charlotte.
That's okay.
It's okay.
Sure.
You come in
Yeah.
cold, you're covered in blood. They're all so happy you've arrived. The doctor injects you with animal DNA, hands you to your mom. She sets you free into this life, saying Joel.
The doctor hands you to Rio.
Yeah.
Joel.
I don't own the lyrics to that song. Rio is so fucking hot. I mean, fudge.
Oh God!
I don't know what's going on anymore.
I don't know.
I said to Otachi, pointing to him as he sung, filling the club with his amazing voice. Suddenly, Otachi looked sad. What's wrong? I asked as we moshed to the music. Then I caught on. Hey, it's okay. I don't like him better than you, I said.
Oh! Better than Mew.
Mew. Really? Asked Otachi sensitively, and he put his arm around me all protective. Really? I said. Because I don't even know Rio, and he's going out with,
Zakuro.
Zakuro fudging whatever her last name is.
Fujiwara.
Yeah. I fudging hate that tall model.
We should have said Keiichiro Makasa. It's Zakuro now.
Yeah. I said disgustedly, thinking of her beautiful hair.
Yeah, blonde face.
Hairy face. She's a werewolf. Anyway.
Or Harry Potter.
The night went on really well, and I had a great time. So did Otachi. After the concert, we drank some non-alcoholic beer and asked Benji and Rio for their autographs and photos with them. We got GC concert tickets. Tees. I can't read.
Yeah.
We got tickets for the next concert. Never mind. I can't read.
It says Otachi and I crawled back into the Mercedes motorbike, but Otachi didn't go back into Cafe Mew Mew. Instead, he drove the car into
Space.
Okay, here I'll just read chapter 4.
Okay, because you can read.
This is Mew Immortal. Author's note. I said stop flaming, okay? Ichigo's name is Ichigo. Not Mary Sue, okay? Otachi is so in love with her that he is acting different.
Van's difference.
Shot her before, okay? Otachi! I shouted. What the fudge do you think you are doing? Otachi didn't answer, but he stopped the flying motorbike, and he walked out of it. I walked out of it too. What? Curiously. What the fudging heck? I asked angrily. Ichigo, he asked. What? I snapped. Otachi leaned in extra close, and I looked into his gothic red eyes. He was not wearing color contacts.
He was just transformed.
He was
angry.
He was happy, because
Oh.
Ichigo was happy. Which revealed so much depressing happiness and goodness. And then suddenly, I didn't feel mad anymore. And then, suddenly, just as Otachi kissed me passionately, Otachi climbed on top of me, and we started to make out keenly against a tree. He put on a shirt, and I put on my clothes, did not take...
a heavy jacket, because it was cold.
I didn't take off my bra, and he, put the gasoline into the motorbike, and it was the first time ever. It was new. Oh, I screamed. I was beginning to scream. We started to kiss everywhere, and my pale body became all warm. And then, what the hell are you doing, you motherfuckers? It was Keiichiro. Or
Kichiroy.
Keiichiro, yeah, Dumbledore. I just have to keep this going.
Yeah.
I don't even care. I'm just gonna upload this as
Unending.
it is. Uh-huh. How long is the story anyway?
It's like 22 chapters, I think.
Yeah, okay. Chapter 5. Author's note. Stop flaming. If you flam, it means you're a prep or a predicite. I mean, I'm so used to the Wolf of Power one. What is it? Chimera?
Yeah,
Anima?
Chimera animas.
The only reason Keiichiro swore is 'cause he had a headache, okay? And on top of that, he was mad at them for filling up the bike.
With
P.S.
the wrong kind of fuel.
Yeah, without alternative fuel. P.S.
Alternative fuel.
Alternative. I'm not updating until I get 5 good reviews. Dumbledore. I mean, just straight up reading it now. Okay. Keiichiro made and Otachi and I follow him. He kept shouting at us angrily. You usher fool. You usher fool.
You mudicrous.
You mudicrous fools. He shouted. I started to cry tears of catnip down my pallid face. Otachi comforted me. Comforted Mew. When we went back to the castle, Keiichiro took us to, not castle, the cafe.
The
sorry.
castle.
Took us to Professor, Rio number 2, and who I will call Rio, and Professor
Masha.
who McGonagall, Masha, who were both looking very angry. They were filling up the bike with not alternative fuels in the space. He yelled in a furious voice. Why did you do such a thing, you mediocre dunces? Asks Professor Masha Ghoul.
McGonagall.
McGonagall. How dare you? Demanded. I thought that said Prince. Demanded Professor
Prince
Rio.
LaCroix.
Prince Rio. And then Otachi shrieked, because I love her. Everyone was quiet. Keiichiro and Professor McGonagall still looked mad, but Prince Rio said,
The artist
Fine.
formerly known as Prince Rio.
Fine, very well, you may go up to your rooms. Draco, Draco Tachi, and I went upstairs.
Bell and Josh Peck.
Oh god, okay, Draco and Josho. Went upstairs while the teachers glared at us. Are you okay? Ichog? Otachi asked me gently. Yeah, I guess, I lied. I went to the girls' dorm and brushed my teeth and my hair and changed into a low-cut pink floor-length dress with red lace all around it and pink high heels. Red high heels. When I came out... Sorry, there's a pause here. Otachi was standing in front of the bathroom taking a huge shit.
And he was in bed.
And he started to sing, I didn't count on this, by whoever. And I don't know who's, Bree Sharp. That's her name.
Oh yeah. Brie
I
is a
was
cheese.
Well, she's B-R-E.
No.
Okay. I was so flattered even though he wasn't supposed to be there. Well, why did she get dressed up then? We hugged. I'm gonna be honest, I never read past the what the fuck are you doing, motherfuckers part of My Immortal. Okay. This is all new to me. This is all Mew to me. After that we said goodnight and he reluctantly went back into his room. Chapter 6. A.N. Should jet up preps. Okay. P.S. I would not
Cineclone.
update.
Aliens.
Aliens, okay. P.S. I would not update until you give me good reviews. Okay, we're not getting married.
Oh, I like how she put 666 in the middle of all those X's. I never noticed that.
I don't even see that.
Oh, maybe I'm
reading-
looking at a different thing.
Yeah, I'm reading like a mirrored one that doesn't have that.
Yeah, I mean, oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. The next day, I woke up in my coffin. I'm just reading this kind of normally now.
Mhm.
I put on a pink miniskirt that was all ripped around the end, and it wasn't. It was poofy. And a matching top with red fuzz trim and red boots that were red. I put on 2 pairs of
Ears,
skull
one regular and one cap.
and 1 choker in my ears.
And also on my neck.
I spray painted my hair with purple. It's fine because it's spray paint this time.
Mm-hmm.
In the Great Hall, I ate some
Onigiri.
some onigiri and ramen cereal with blood instead of milk.
No, cats like milk.
And a glass of red fish blood. Why red blood? Okay. Suddenly I saw her. Okay. Suddenly someone bumped into me. All the blood spilled over my top.
Staring at the blank page before.
All I can think of is that suddenly I saw her as I went to the door. Mint was in her changing room.
Get out of here, you pervert.
What are you here, you pervert? Crocodile, I shouted angrily. I regretted saying it when I looked up, because I was looking into the pale white face of a gothic boy with spiky black hair with a ponytail. He was wearing probably a little bit of eyeliner and an eye patch that was going over one of his eyes, and he was not wearing black lipstick. He didn't have glasses anymore because he never did. And now... and he has a black eye, and a white eye is under that eye patch. And... and, it's just like Otachi's, except not, and there's no scar on anything because he's a vampire. He had no stubble on his chin. He had a sexy English accent. I'm assuming, because Ciel's British. He looked exactly like Ciel Bloodhaven.
Because he was.
He looked like an evil version of Otachi, or whatever. He was so sexy that my body went all hot when I saw him, kind of like a heater. Only I'm a girl, so I didn't become a heater, you sicko. I am not sorry, he screamed. That's alright, what is your name? I questioned. I am Ciel Bloodhaven, the prince of the vampires! The prince of all vampires! He grumbled. Why? I exclaimed. Because I'm a vampire, he giggled. Well, I am a Mew, I confessed. Oh, really? He whimpered. Yeah, I roared. We sat down to talk for a while. Then Otachi came up behind me and told me he had a surprise for me, so I went away with him. Slowly, I'm starting to turn into the way I read Wolf of Power now. I have to keep this going.
Mm-hmm.
I'm interested in, now that Ciel's shown up.
Yeah.
Okay. Chapter 7, Bring Me to Life. And, well, okay, you guys, I'm only reading this because I got 5 God reviews. In BTW, I won't write the next chapter till I get 10 good bonds. I've never read this. 10 God bonds.
Not an Albertsons, a bond.
I don't want any Ralphs. No Safeways. Stow Flaming or Ill Report. Ooh. If Chigo isn't a Mari Sue, okay? She isn't perfect. She's a Satanitz. And she has problems. She's depressed, for God's sake. Okay. Otachi and I held our pale white hands with black nail polish, I guess, as we went upstairs. I was wearing red Satanist sings on my nails in red nail polish. Yeah, red gloves. And see those that sound like a Marusu to you. Sashomarusu.
Koromarusu.
I waved to Ciel. Dark misery was in his depressed eyes. That's probably true. I guess he was jealous of me. That I was going out with Otachi. That's weird. They're brothers. That's weird. Anyway, I went upstairs excitedly with Otachi. We went into his room and locked the door. Then, we started practicing French passively. And we took off each other's notebooks covers enthusiastically. He told me how to say top.
Oh.
And then I took off my shoes because it was hot. And he took off his shoes. And we went on the bed and read more textbook. And he used the pencil in the notebook. Is that stupid? Oh, Otachi, I screamed while
Getting
learning French.
Getting a problem correct.
When all of a sudden, I saw a mysterious mark that looked like a fang, and it was right next to his birthmark that looked like another fang on Otachi's arm. I guess that's where his Mew mark is.
Yeah.
It was a fang.
It looked like another fang next to a birthmark.
And it was right next to it.
So there were two fangs.
On it, in bloody Gothic writing, were the words,
"Woof woof."
Woof. I was so angry. You bastard, I mean... Yeah, why not? I shouted angrily, jumping out of the bed. No, you don't understand, Otachi pleaded, but I knew too much. No, you fudging idiot. That's how I'm reading it.
It's idiot.
I shouted. I know it says idiot. I'm just reading idiot.
Okay.
You probably have hearing aids anyway. I put on my clothes, my shoes, all huffily, and then stomped out in my shoes. Otachi ran out even though he didn't put his shoes on. He had a really big shoe, but I was too mad to care. I stomped out and did so until I was in Ciel's classroom where he was, this is gonna get really awkward really fast, where he was having a lesson with Professor Prince Rio and some other people. Ciel Bloodhaven! You mother reviver, I yelled. Chapter 8. And stop flossing. Stop flossing?
Always floss.
Okay, if you do, then you are a alien. Everyone in the class stared at me, and then Draco came... God damn it! I'm just like trying to read. And then Otachi came into the room, even though he was not wearing his shoes, and started begging me to take him back. Ichigo, it's not what you think, Otachi screamed sadly. My friend, Bloody Beledtis Mary Smith smiled at me understatedly. She flipped her long waist-length gothic green hair and opened her green eyes like blood that she was wearing no contact and she had glasses on. She had pale white skin and she was wearing no makeup on. God. Cabbage was kidnapped when she was born. Her real parents are regular people, and one of them thinks she's a witch, but she got ostracized
from the church
because her mother was murdered and her father committed suicide because he was depressed about it. She still why are we learning about this friend's mother?
I don't know.
Okay. She still has nightmares about it, and she is very haunted and depressed. It also turns out her real last name is Midorikawa, what was Bridget's last name?
Verdant.
Not Verdant. Since she has converted to Satanism, she is in cafe now, not cafe. What is it that you desire, you ridiculous demon? Snape, Rio, the mean. And it sounds like something he'd say in Wolf Tower. He's like so mean. Rio demeaned angrily in his cold voice, but I ignored him. CL, I can't believe you cheated on me with Otachi.
They are
You guys
brothers.
This is gross now. I picked the wrong character. I shouted at him. Everyone gasped. I didn't know... What? What is happening? I didn't know why Ichigo was so mad at me.
It's a perspective shift.
I guess so. It's just suddenly I saw her. I had went out with CL. I'm just a freak. I'm bi and so is
Are you
CL.
saying that bisexual people are free?
I'm saying that he got with his brother.
Yeah, okay.
For a while, but then he broke my heart. He dumped me because he liked Tony, a stupid preppy fucker. We were just good brothers now. He had gone through horrible problems, and now he was gothic, I guess. Haha, like I would hang out with a prep. But I'm not going out with, Otachi anymore, said CL. I mean, I would never go out with Otachi, that's my brother, said CL. Yeah, fudging right. Fudge off, you bastard. I screamed. Who's talking? I ran out of the room and into the space where I had lost the right to use clean not fossil fuels to, Otachi. And then I started to bust into tears. Chapter 9. And stop flaming, okay? I didn't read all the books.
I do need.
I do need. This is from the movie, okay? So it's not my fault if Dumbledore, I just had to read it straight. If K-Churto swears, besides, I said he had a headache. In the Ressin snap, the Ressin Roy doesn't like Cell. No, that says, okay, CL now is because he's Christian and Vampire is a Satanist. MCR rocks. I was so mad and sad, I couldn't believe Drake, God damn it, I can't keep it up. I couldn't believe Otachi for cheating on my math test. I began to cry.
My name's Ichigo Momomiya, and I cheated on my math
test. I never cheated on my... Okay. I began to cry against the star where Otachi refueled the motorbike. the Mew Mew tank. Then all of a sudden, an horrible man with black hair and tan skin and brown eyes, I think, or maybe he has blue hair in the manga, came flying towards me on a bike. He did have a nose, basically not like Voldemort at all. And he was wearing
all blue.
Just pretty much regular clothes. But it was obvious he wasn't gothic. It was Aoyama.
Oh. I thought you were going for blue here.
Oh god, I should have.
Voldemort. I mean, he's not Voldemort.
Yeah, because he's the bad guy. You're right. Okay, fine. Fine, then black hair. And pale skin. And blue eyes. And it was deep blue.
Yes.
Aoyama Messiah. Aoyama has blue hair in the manga.
Yeah, because his name is like...
Though he has pale skin in the manga
Yeah.
too, I guess.
He's supposed... Like, his theme color was supposed to be blue.
Blue Mountain.
And then they just forgot.
Yeah, let's just discuss me.
Yeah.
Yes. Half an hour in.
Or like
That
Ichigo's, middle school uniform thing was supposed to be like baby pink and baby blue. And they changed it for the anime. I think it looks a lot better in the anime.
Yeah, I like the gray one a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what No, I shouted in a scared voice, but then Deep Blue shouted, "Ah, ah," and I couldn't run away. Crookshanks, I shouted at him. Whatever that means. Is like a crook come out and
Crookshanks
shank
is a
you?
cat in Harry Potter.
Oh.
So, Alto.
Alto! I shouted at him. Deep Blue fell off his bike and started to scream. I felt bad for him, even though I'm a sadist, so I stopped. Wait, you stopped feeling bad, or... Ichog, he yelled. Thou must kill Earth. I mean CL. Bloodhaven. Oh, this is even worse, because in Woof Woof Power, Deep Blue is Zakuro, and Zakuro is also pretending to be CL's,
And she's also Hilary Duff.
Yeah. No, she pretends to be, CL's butler, Sebastian, the half moon crab, half vampire, or whatever. She kills him, I think. I don't even know. So basically Deep Blue is, the one that kills CL. Okay, whatever. Everybody comes back. I'm spoiling it.
Oliver knows. He just
Yeah.
feigns ignorance.
He knows what?
Everything.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. Where was I? I thought about CL and his sexa eyes and his gothic black hair and how his face looks just like Otachi's. I remembered that Otachi had said I didn't understand, so I thought, what if Otachi went out with CL before I went out with him and they broke up?
What?
No, that's disgusting.
That's what he told you. No, it's not. But they're brothers.
Yeah, like what?
Just two brothers in there.
No, Depp Blue, I shouted back.
Two brothers.
Depp Blue gave me a gun.
Two brothers.
No, please, I beg.
Two
Thou,
brothers.
but thou must! No, thou must, he yelled. If thou does not, then I shall kill thy beloved Otachi. Why does he talk like this? Thou must! How did you know?
Two brothers.
There's two brothers, you know.
On the run.
Little butt play.
Until... What?
I asked in a surprise.
Everything.
Depp Blue got a dude, you're so retarded look on his face. I have telekinesis, he answered cruelly. That's not cruel. And if you dost not kill CL, then thou know what will happen to Otachi, he shouted. Then he rode his bike away angrily. I was so scared and mad, I didn't know what to do. Suddenly Otachi came into the space. Otachi, I said. Hi, he said back, but his face was all sad. He was wearing no foundation, and I don't know if he wears eyeliner. And kind of like a pentagram, get it?
Reddit.
I don't get it. Between Rio and Gerard Way. Are you okay? I asked. No, he answered. Naturally. No. I'm sorry I got all mad at you, but I thought you cheated on me. I expelled. Expelled? That's okay, he said, all depressed. And we went back into Cafe Mew Mew together, making out. I'm gonna read chapter 10 and then stop because we've been doing this for 40 minutes.
Oh, God.
Okay. Chapter 10, author's notes. Stop it, you gay fags. If you do not lick my story, then fuck off. P.S. It turns out Lettuce Mary isn't a muggle effort owl, and she and vampire evil dats, they move houses, okay? I don't know what I just said. I was really scared about Deep Blue all day. I was even upset. Went to rehearsals with my gothic metal band. Oh my god.
Tokyo
Bloody
Mew Mew.
Bree Sharp, 666. I am the lead singer of it, and I play guitar. People say that we sound like a cross between GC, Slipknot-chan, and Mew Chemical Romance. The other people in the band are Lettuce Mary, CL, Otachi, Ron. Although we call him Pudding now. No, actually, it should be Pudding. Although we call her Kiki now. Okay. He's just gonna be blonde. I don't even care. He has black hair now with blue, yellow streaks in it, and Barry, Burgrid. Okay, Rigno. There we go.
Oregano.
Ringo. Only today, Otachi and Ciel were depressed, so they weren't coming. I bet they were coming. And we wrote songs instead. I knew Otachi was probably slitting his wrist. Oh, I thought that said so he wouldn't die. He wouldn't die because he was a woof woof too, and the only way you can kill woof woof is with a CROSS. There's no way I'm writing that. Or a steak. Like a piece of, like meat. And Ciel was probably watching a depressing movie like Corpse Bride.
Like Love through a 35mm lens.
Oh god. I put on a pink leather shirt that showed off my boobs and tiny poofy matching miniskirt that said simple plan.
No.
Simple keikaku.
Translator's
butt.
note. Keikaku means
Yeah.
plan.
Yeah. You might think I'm a slut, but okay. We were singing a cover.
But
Yeah, I'm not even reading the rest of that sentence.
what's the rest of your sentence on your end?
But I'm really
Oh,
not.
okay.
I just
You might think I'm a slut. Well, bye!
Yeah, that's what I was going for, but you ruined it. Okay, we were singing a cover of
My sweetheart.
My Sweetheart. And at the end of the song, I suddenly bust into tears. Itchagu, are you okay? Lettuce Mary asked in a concerted voice. What the fudge do you think? I asked angrily. And then I said, well, Depp Blue came and the fudging bastard told me to fudging kill
Ciel.
Ciel. So used to them calling him vampire.
Yeah.
Not Harry. But I don't want to kill him because he's really mean. Even if he did go out with Otachi. But if I don't kill Ciel, then oh my god, Depp Blue will fudging kill Otachi. I burst into tears. Suddenly Otachi jumped out from behind a wall. Why didn't you fudging tell me? He shouted. How could you fudging poser muggle bitch. See, is that a character? I started to cry and cry. Draco started to cry.
Draco.
I keep doing it. Otachi started to cry too, all sensitive. Then he ran out crying. We practiced for 1 more hour. Then suddenly, who was it? Keiji Roy walked in angrily. Or Kichao, that's what he called it. His eyes were all fiery, and I knew this time it wasn't because he had a headache. How would you know that?
Not tonight, dear. I have a headache.
What have you done? He started to cry wisely. See, that's basically not slurring. And this time he was really upset, and you will see why. Ichigo Otachi has been found in his room. He committed suicide by slitting his wrist.
Oh, no.
I thought he couldn't die from that.
Yeah. Because he's
Because
a
he
woof
was-
woof.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess we'll never know.
Yeah. I mean, that was a solid quarter of an
Yeah.
hour.
Solid
Man.
something.
Mew Immortal.
Me.
Am I posting this online or what?
Are you?
Am I?
Are you?
Do you want me to?
Are you?
I could.
Just post it for us.